Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today watching Prison Break. This is the 7th episode of the 5th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's 5th episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in and enjoy. Speaking about links in the description, we are running our most liked to dislike characters of this season. Takes 30 seconds and your results of mine be shown in the final episode, as well as who is your favourite top 3 characters throughout the whole entire franchise with the top 3 seasons as well. Links in the description. I forgot to mention, and I must do, you can vote for the next show to be onto the channel. Yes, we do have votes again, another one, but this has been continuously running since the start of the show. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know that shows are selected from the votes in the description, and you can use them to choose the next show on the channel, and there's quite a lot to choose from, so please do go over there and obviously have your say what you want to see next. Now, last episode, obviously, we did see that Michael and Cole was waving to Zeno as he was flying away. He told him to get to, obviously, safety. They understood what was going on and had to find their own way out of there. Now, they had a call, didn't they, from Sheba, and they're basically saying that go to Omar, and he'll try and get you safe passage out of the country, and that's what they've done. It was tough, you know, it really was tough. You know, Michael was thinking, you know, we could get the train. Lincoln was thinking we can get the plane, and now they've been thinking, you know, this is our only option. Everything's been kind of cut off, and we have no other way to get out apart from hopefully this guy who knows safe passage you know, out of the country. Now they've gone over to him and he's give them false information, basically. He set them up, he wants the money himself. They managed to escape and grab him and take him with them. Now the guy with the one eye who's consistently been chasing them down is on their tails again. Yes, he's continuously followed them. They're into the desert. He's got more gas in them. You know, they've had to come up with a plan, think of a way and how they can get to him before he gets to them, basically. They decided, look, we had two vehicles. We'll siphon some of the, you know, some of the gas out of one, put it into the other. This one will have more. Hopefully he can get to the distance. And, you know, Michael got the short straw, basically. So he had to go on his own this way. And the rest of the crew went this way. Now, luckily for them, they looked up into the sky and they could see the seagulls. And he was like, look, mate, follow the sky, follow the seagulls. We can see that there's going to be the sea. There's hopefully going to be people in this direction. Because, like I said, right now they're in the desert and it looks pretty bad for them. Now, obviously, this guy's chasing them and decided to follow Michael. He's gone that way. And luckily for Michael, you know, he done kind of what I was saying. When the guy got out and he was looking and trying to find Michael's vehicle after it ran out of gas, he dipped round the back, jumped in the car, tried to steal it himself, but the guy managed to shoot it up. And you know, Michael's got out, he's had a fight with him, he's got a screwdriver, stabbed him in his eye, pretty gruesome, I like to see it. Michael's been stabbed as well though, with a bit of poison from him, and he's ended up getting in the vehicle and like trucking his way across. Now, you know, it's obviously ran out. The guy shot it up, petrol's gone, and he's had to walk his own way there. Now, when it looked like it was all, you know, doom and gloom, fireworks, Lincoln, yes, he was dropping it off from Omar's vehicle to this little village. They shot him in the sky. Now it's Michael using the sky to get his direction, and he's walked all the way to the end, found Lincoln, you know, found C-Note before, no, not C-Note, sorry. He's found Lincoln and his boys, Whip, and he's fell down, and then the episode's ended. So, luckily for him, he's made it to his brother. Hopefully now they can get a boat after dropping off all these supplies from Omar and they can get their passage out. But I have no idea obviously what we're going to do with obviously Sarah, her husband. Did he manage to trick her? What's going on with Teabag as well? It's exciting and I can't wait. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
It's incredible how good you've gotten at drawing, Mike. That's so good.
They all get hurt sooner or later. That's what's great about Greek heroes. They're real, not Superman.
That is pretty good for his age, to be fair. It's better than what I can do.
How we doing? Got something. Our friend over there has a boat. Is making a smuggling run to Greece. Says he can take your brother to a first-world doctor.
First world thinks he's cannulatus. They'll arrest him inside.
I'd like to know a bit more backstory of these two.
I have to say, it's never been so rewarding to teach game theory to the tops of a bunch of 18-year-olds' heads while they're busy sexting each other.
Come on, let's sit outside.
I'll be right there.
We found Michael.
Sir, listen.
He's been poisoned. We think it's antifreeze. He's lost a lot of blood. Listen, we're heading to Greece. Is there any way we can get some medical help?
No. This isn't the kind of thing that you want to do off the books, Nick.
Take his son. He's going to be the same blood type.
Hey, what's going on?
I gotta go to Crete. Michael, they found him.
He really is alive. He contacted you just now.
Yeah, and he needs help and I think I'm the only one that can help him.
You don't know what you'd be walking into. It's not safe.
I'll be fine. I don't have a choice.
This has been a hell of a week.
Look, I know you've got a million questions just like I do, okay? I can't look my son in the eye and tell him that I let his father die.
And if I told you not to go?
That's just being selfish, isn't it, though?
Okay, were you telling me not to go?
Isn't it? It's an insinuation.
No, of course not.
I think it's all right. Sarah didn't. I understand from his side. Like, it's like her ex-husband that she loves is coming back into it, and now he's going to be a threat to him. Let's pretend that this guy hasn't got this hanging question mark over his head, that he's this guy, you know, that everybody's Poseidon talking about. In terms of just the Michael in general, she's got a kid whose dad is actually alive, and what parent wouldn't want their kid to be with their dad, even if you're not together? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand couples that break up and then don't want the kid to see the parent, even though the parent wants to see them. You know, you're just doing it from your own agenda when the kid could still have two lovable, you know, family members. So Michael will obviously want to see his son. His son will clearly want to see his dad if he knows he's alive. And the fact is, you can't let him die out, can you? She obviously loves him, whether it's old love or new love. Do you know what I mean? It's still, you're not going to do it. So I can't really blame Sarah for that. I don't really think that she's doing anything wrong.
Lift her out of this link. Shut up. You're about to see the wife you haven't seen in 7 years.
Been locked up for longer than I can remember. Before I did you, it was my apartment, my head, my phone. Walls all around me. I like it here. No walls. Freedom. And unless you say you need me, I'd like to stay. I owe you my life. You gave me back the world.
I mean, you can have your freedom, but I'd do it somewhere else.
I don't know. You really got Freddie Mercury's ashes?
Is it true Keith Richards snorted his stepfather's ashes?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly.
See, I know that he likes his freedom there, but like 2 hours away or something, chaos was going. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, he sent this picture last episode. I wonder what it was referenced to. What's this Elvis guy doing?
State Department is asking questions about 21 Void after our visit to NSA yesterday.
They have no viable information. 21 Void doesn't exist. Poseidon, a clean house.
Problem's not going away.
Fair message. He's trying to be nice now so that he stays in the good books.
I use when they come.
Gotta hang in there, buddy, huh? You still got a lot of things to tell me, you know? You're gonna tell me why I'm your whip hand. I got a lot invested in you. I feel like we've been brothers since we met, you know? You know, with Link here, that's the first time I ever felt like an outsider with you. Like I lost part of my family or something. You see, Michael, you can't die.
See, how long was he in Fox River for? Was it only like a year? And the thing is, you know, spending every single day in a cell with somebody, you're going to have a close bond, you know what I mean? It's like, you see it on reality TV shows sometimes, you know, some of them last for about 3 months. And like, people say, how'd you fall in love with somebody? Like, over, you know, that short period of time. And I always try and say, look, mate, you know, when people are dating in real life, you know, they might date each other for a year before they do anything serious. And the fact is, you might see them 2-3 dates a week for 3 hours each time. So you only see, if you've done it 3 times at 3 hours a week, you know, you're only seeing them for 9 hours. Now, you could be in a cell and be right next to somebody for 24, or a reality TV show for 24 hours a day. For in their case, it seems to be 4 years, you know what I mean? And in the other one, it's like a year. So, like, the bonds that you're going to create with them are going to be tight-knit. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can understand this guy feeling like Michael was his brother and he had that connection since day one. And I felt like he's had it with Sucre as well, to be honest. That's his old cellmate. And again, I'll go back to it. Sucre, you know, he had us in here in season 1. I mean, the first episode, and then we've not seen him since. That's kind of disappointing because he's been a whole massive part of the show all the way up until this season. I wonder who just snatched him. I think it was Teabag.
I missed you.
Mate, one bonus of having a wife, that's a doctor.
Okay. Lincoln, would you pass me that coat rack? Could I grab a chair? Yeah.
This whip's learning info, do you know what I mean, every day. He didn't even know he had a family, did he? And now he's learning he's got a brother, he's got a wife, potentially a kid as well.
We'll do a transfusion.
So she's his blood type. I totally forgot about that.
It's the universal donor. That's the only other blood type I could have given him.
Is he gonna live?
Yeah, he'll live.
We need to work out a way to get off this island.
What I said about you, I was wrong. Man, you'd be lucky to have a brother who cares as much as you know?
You've been through what we've been through. You're family now. Airports are worse than hospitals, and plus the name Daniel Aldous is radioactive. Let's shoot him on sight.
We need a big boat. One that doesn't mind a radioactive cargo, you know?
I don't know, maybe big shipping containers or something. You know what I mean? I don't really know.
Aldous killed Abu Ramal. Did the country a service. So why were you still at NSA yesterday trying to kill him?
That was interesting what you just said.
So you know, we checked with CIA. The CIA didn't sanction your visit to NSA yesterday. No one even knew you were there.
Mate, that was actually interesting. They were saying that he's gone and sanctioned it and he's killed Abu. And then they see that he's done his country a service. You know what I mean? That's actually really interesting. And then these guys are kind of going rogue, basically doing things off the books and looking like they're going to try and kill him when that's not really their plan. Do you know what I mean? He's digging deeper into it to figure out who it is. And I'm still waiting for the moment that one of them turns on the other. And I do feel like it may be the guy that turns on the woman. It's just the lingering words that Killerman said that I feel like it's going to happen.
Never thought I'd see this face again.
You weren't supposed to. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
We weren't at NSA yesterday. I'm telling you, this is a mistake.
I have a contact at the NSA, and she gave me proof.
It's just like you.
Who's this guy? Oh, he knows it. It is Poseidon.
It's him. Jacob is Poseidon.
Well, we didn't fall for it, did we? We've been burned too many times, man. We've been burned it. We stuck on it.
I caught him lying, but he God, he covered it so well. He honest and hurt.
He targeted me for my skills. Told me if I didn't agree to come work for him, he'd go after you and Link. He said I could never see either one of you again.
Married me.
If I'd known he was your husband, I swear.
No. This is not on you.
4 years ago, he betrayed me. He wanted me out of the way. What he didn't tell me was that we were meeting a man named Harlan Gaines, a deputy director of the CIA. Poseidon shot and killed Gaines that night to stop the investigation. He told me to move the body. He chose images that showed me moving Gaines's body. Eliminated the ones that incriminated himself. When I knew Poseidon had gone rogue and was operating outside the CIA, that's when I started my plan to get back to you.
We have to go.
Who you calling?
A friend who actually has a boat.
Hello?
SUCRE, it's me.
Link? I thought the Middle East was going to swallow you up, man. Where's Michael? Did you find him?
That's why I'm calling. We're on the island of Crete. We need a low-profile ride back to the States.
Can't hitch a ride. You have to rent the whole ship. The boss charges $50K a leg, Link.
You want to get back to the States, it's $50K.
50K? We're just trying to get home.
This was my grandmother's. It's an heirloom worth at least that.
Thank you.
It's a bit ruthless that, but you would do it, wouldn't you? You would actually do it.
He's not gonna hurt Mike, not unless he suspects you know who he really is. I'll get to the States as soon as I can.
He's looking better. A little grayer.
Yeah, I said that. He is grey. He is grey. He is grey.
I will wear the mask. I will play his game. And if he hurts our son, I'll kill him.
But I do think it's mad how people go deep undercover, right? Get a full family and all that, and then at a click of a, you know, like a finger, they could go back into the role and just dump you all down. Do you know what I mean? And just carry on with a job.
She's leaving Crete alone, which means she left Aldous behind. Now he'll try to follow, return to the U.S. in the next day or two.
Who you calling?
Only be by ship or plane.
Was that Mommy?
Mommy's on her way home.
Oh, damn, Phoenix. I can't believe it. I want to hear every damn thing that's happened to you since you died.
Where's the 50K?
Here.
Guys had cash.
Sapphire, 6 carats, flawless. Surrounded by 2.5 carats bezel diamonds. Street value is 125K. Well, for half that. Not a lot of employers lined up to take a chance on me. Besides, this ship provides opportunities for my side business. This is my entire life savings. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. I'll let you guys take one of my ladies for a spin.
Oh yeah, I want to see this. Sex dolls.
Sex dolls?
No, have some class, man. The term is inflatables.
Do you know what, right? I was thinking there that one of them was going to be a person that we seen in the show before. Do you know what I mean? I feel you. Interesting though. Nobody did take his son then. You know, I thought he was nabbed by Teabag, but maybe he was just nabbed by that dude that works for him. You know what I mean? Because he's just come back in the house like nothing actually happened. How's a poker face? Go in and give him a kiss. That's what you got to do straight away.
Hey, honey.
Hey, you. Where's Mike?
Sleep. Kid had a big day.
How's Michael? I knew it, mate. You want him dead?
I mean, he was barely alive when I got there. He's just not the guy I knew. So they dropped me at the airport, and that was that. Mike? Where's Mike? You said that he was asleep.
He is. At a friend's house. What happened to your grandmother's ring?
I took it off on the way over for safekeeping because I didn't want it to get stolen.
She is lying okay, to be fair, but like being a CIA agent or as corrupt as him, he probably knows that she's chatting. They can't be working together, these two. What the odds?
Naval alert just went out. Caniel Audis has been located on a cargo ship in the Mediterranean. SEAL team's been deployed to seek and destroy Caniel Audis.
Good. We've done our job getting the message out. Now it's time for the SEALs to do theirs.
I think Link's got a secret girlfriend. Pilot lady.
She's not my lady.
Maybe SUCRE set you up with one of his sex dolls.
Sludge from the outside.
They made you.
Mate, there should be no way that Michael can get off this.
You say we jump.
It's a long way down. It's the only way out. It's too far.
I have an idea.
Mate, if you jumped in that ocean, how would you get back to land?
It's gonna hurt.
Hello? Hey, Heather, it's me. Listen, I can't talk, but I need you to go pick up Mike right now, okay? Keep him with you. I'll be over as soon as I can. Can you do that for me?
Yeah. I'll leave right now. Is everything okay?
His head towards the door. Be right there. Oh, I thought he was gonna be right there, me.
Left to right. No visual. Alpha 1, Alpha 2 to port side. Now. Copy that.
I'm a member of this crew. Check the roster, man. I got no part on any of this.
Check the roster for Fernando Sucre.
Suspect seems to check out.
Where do you reckon they're hiding? I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe in one of them drawers? I don't know. Crammed in. Nah, Lincoln can't fit in one of them, can he? Oh, maybe they are in one of them cupboards. I would have just stayed in there for a bit, me.
I haven't seen him in years. He calls me, says he needs a ride.
We've got active pursuit on engine deck.
Watch him.
The guy's name is Schofield. Fly!
We've got them bottled up.
We've always been losers, SUCRE.
They're associates of associates. I haven't seen them in years. Why don't you tell the nice SEAL here you accept a payment for their passage? Maybe they're your friends, not mine. Oh, that container 17. The one with your super secret cargo, huh?
Oh, his super secret cargo. Oh, here we go.
Tangos may be arming themselves.
Good for nothing Mexican. You planned this.
Stay here.
Worst thing you ever done was call that in. That one punch and he's down.
No going back now.
How's he got that on there?
See what their next move is.
Do you remember our honeymoon?
Yeah, of course.
How you opened up. Told me you carried shame for what you did at Fox River. How you finally came clean and put it all behind you. Accepted you. Loved you and Mike. How is that not enough for you?
Funny how they try and manipulate and put it on you all the time, innit?
I have him. He's fine.
I don't know, you know. I'm still, do you know what, right? I'm a little bit hesitant in saying that that woman's not fully involved in it, this Heather. You know, I kind of threw it out there when, I don't know, at the time, and it's just a bit iffy. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. She's not done anything wrong, though, and she's not really been that suspicious either, but it just lingers. And the fact is, these two as well, I mean, this guy, Poseidon, whatever, he obviously knows that she knows, and Terrible poker face, honestly, shocking. Straight away coming in, whereas Mike, they start panicking, stepping back, you know what I mean? They're both confronting each other. But I'm not even blaming Sarah again, though, because he's the type, you see it, people all the time, he's doing all the wrong, he's doing all this stuff, yeah, and he's trying to make it seem like she's the one, it's her problem. And do you know what I mean? Why can you never love me, and why is it never enough? I accepted your issues and all this, like it's her, when it's clearly all him. And he's trying to kill Michael.
Tramp's off course. Moving toward Algerian waters. Top speed. Can we fix it? It'll take time. We have a situation.
They don't know what they're gonna do.
It's headed for Algerian waters with our soldiers on board, but it'll cause a diplomatic incident if they stay to finish the job. The Navy just made the call to pull the team.
No, I feel like he's gonna maybe have to take Sarah as a hostage or something to try and draw Michael out. I don't know.
I have an ask, one that's imperative. I believe you'll find that our interests are aligned.
Run! Oh God, no.
Oh, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna take it out now, just before it gets across the border. Now he'd be in the water. Did he just throw like a boat out?
Mike is safe where you can't touch him when this is over. You're gonna tell me everything.
It was our life, and Mike was never in danger. I raised him.
What have you done?
No.
You done?
It's what you've done, Sarah. Your Nightingale trip to Greece led me straight to him. So, it's all on you, Sarah. And whether or not I have to threaten him, which I don't want to do, is entirely contingent upon you putting the gun down.
So that's how they ended it, you know. I thought they might have ended it with the ship blowing up and not knowing if any of them survived. We did see him jumping off, though. And I've got to say, fair play, bringing Sucre back into it. Maybe the last few episodes we get to keep him in there. It's nice seeing Cino back into it, even though he didn't play as much in the show as Sucre. You know what I mean? He was in season 1 or 2, but then we didn't see him after that, where Sucre's been in it throughout the whole of it, and it was kind of disappointing. I've said in the intro there, do you know what I mean, that he wasn't utilised enough in this season. Now, obviously, he's here, he's helped him. Big, massive help as well, to be honest. He's managed to get them on this ship. And his quick thinking, after obviously it was called in, managed to make it look like they escaped. They was obviously looking for him, told him about a control room. Then he managed to get up into... I don't even know what you call it, actually. Do you know where the captain stands? And obviously he does it. Does his sailing and that. He's obviously moved it, kept it on a trajectory where it's moving out of international waters. It's moving over into, did they say Algerian? And basically then the US government basically couldn't do anything on there. The only way that they could do it is take out the whole entire ship before it actually reaches these waters, because they couldn't actually go in and get Michael and co in time. It would have caused a diplomatic, you know, incident. So I mean, that was interesting, and the Sucre obviously come up trumps, and he was really good this episode. And unlucky for him, his whole life savings going into these sex dolls, you know what I mean, has now gone down the drain. He's gonna have to start up and fresh again, and then every time he's with Michael, chaos happens, you know what I'm saying? But it was good that obviously Sarah's come and met him again, and it's good that she's obviously confronted him towards the end. You know, she's been suspicious for ages, but not really said anything. And you could tell between them both, they both knew something was going down, but nobody actually said out. Do you know what I mean? So now he's saying that he's got Michael, she needs to do this, he needs to do that. So I'm excited to see obviously what he does and what cards he's trying to play. That's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you're not yet voting for your most likely to dislike characters of this season, please do. Take 30 seconds and your results are mine. Be sure in the final episode. Can't wait to see who you guys choose, as well as the most liked characters throughout the whole entire franchise. Next show to be posted onto the channel, and the top 3 seasons of this show as well. Mate, so much to get our teeth into. Links in the description for it all. But today's episode, interesting. You know, Sarah thought it was all good with her husband. He's managed to come up with these good lies, convincing as well. Never really fooled me, to be honest. I mean, the one that I was thinking about was Heather. Was she in it? Was she not? You know, I was thinking Sarah's been talking to her for quite a little bit here and there, and I don't really know why characters are introduced unless you play a little bit further into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you do watch some shows and there's a guy just there and he's just popped in this season. You're like, all right, who's this person and why have we put them in? And then it turns out they was there for no reason, just an extra body. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was suspicious of her, but she's gone and got Michael. Seemed like she was being a normal friend before the henchmen's come in. Obviously threatened her, taking him as well. That's why obviously Jacob's now fully back in charge. Managed to get Sarah to drop the weapon. I could tell that he knew that something was going down, but he still got his full confidence. And I do think it's crazy how people manage to stay in these lies for so long. Do you know what I mean? He knew from the moment that he got with her what he was doing and what was happening to her husband. and he managed to embed himself into the family, get married, and live a day-to-day normal life like jobs are good and nothing's wrong. Do you know what I mean? And then he's got the cheek to try and twist it on her when she figures out Michael's alive and wants to help him in X, Y, and Z. And now he's trying to pull all the stops out to go and kill Michael. Maybe because he don't want him to blow this 21, you know, what would you call it, like, team. You know what I mean? Like, the job's been done, that Michael's gone and he's killed the terrorist that they wanted him to do. But obviously this guy needs to cover his tracks, because we've seen it that he's faked Michael killing this person when it was him that killed the leader of the CIA. Do you know what I mean? And obviously this organization that he set up is off the books, so he can't really get it exposed. He's got a lot to lose by doing this, and killed another person within the organization today. You know what I mean? Like, shot him right in the head, point blank, when he was in the hangar. And again, I'm still waiting on one of the two, the female and the male, to kind of turn on each other. Just lingering what Killerman said. I'll say it again. I just feel like it's going to happen. At some point, somebody's got to find out the truth and then cover up some lies to continue going on with their lie. You know what I mean? And it's going to be interesting. So Michael's been taken. Sarah's obviously going to have to put the weapon down. She's going to have to listen to him. You know, they're obviously on this ship as well. They've jumped off. It looks like they might have threw an inflatable raft off as well. But if they've done that, I don't know how long it's going to take them to drift to shore. Do you know what I mean? Everything can happen between this point here, them in the sea, to making it to mainland, between obviously Sarah and obviously his son. Also, another interesting thing is that T-Bag has not actually been in the episode since, or the show, since he'd taken pictures of her husband, which is like 3 episodes back. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of mad as well. He's just come in, done his bit, and then just like kind of popped away. I'm excited to see, obviously, how we finish the whole, these 2 episodes left, so crazy stuff's got to go down. Got to conclude it well. Feel like we did perfectly conclude season 4, to be honest, in the way they'd done it. They knew that time that it was going to be the last of the show, so they'd done it really, really well. Hit us with some sort of the feels, took down the company. Everybody got what they deserved. Do you know what I mean? And then left us on a cliffhanger. Was Michael alive? Was he dead? Do you know what I mean? He saved Sarah, left a tape for him. I thought it ended really good. Now, obviously, creating the season 5, they've done it. I don't know if they ever thought maybe we're going to make a season 6, XYZ. So I don't know how kind of exciting the ending is potentially going to be. Can't leave it kind of open-ended, like there's going to be another episode, because there isn't yet. But it's got to kind of conclude it the way they've done with season 4, where it's like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm happy with that. Do you know what I mean? So can't wait to find out. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.